time of death, because in which your last breath to the time of death, because in which your last breath to the time of. Take this poem I wrote about police sealing her life with masking tape, cursing them with the breaths she didn't know that would be her last. Take this poem about the man whose punctured head dripped like an egg timer filled with blood, the echo of his voice in the cell, the only answer to his screams for help. What good are poems? What they use that to soak up spilled blood or to wipe away tears of grieving families? Here, take all these poems. No ink scribbled on paper gave them one single extra heartbeat or one extra tide of breath surging from their lungs. And until poems can bring these lines back, they're worth nothing. You hear me? Nothing. They're worth absolutely nothing at all. Till the time of death, because in which your last breath till the time of death, because in which your last breath till the time of death, because in which your last breath till the time of death, because in which your last breath till the time of death, because in which your last breath till the time of death, because in which your last breath till the time of death, because in which your last breath till the time of death. I remember that night we heard our faces became creased in crevices, earthquakes, expressions tight like tension and tug-of-war ropes. Even the clouds in the night air were sympathetic, rolling like milk in black tea or billowing like blood and water, depending on your point of view. We were the ones walking dead and all but name, with yawning, yelping, yearning voices of anger, passion, with no answer but for mute the thunder with a rasping edge. You, the vibrant man boy, your life clean cut carved away like fat from meat, looking forward to girlfriends, graduations, and good times, listening to hip-hop at the bus stop on your headphones, is kitty drum ringing in your ears, the last sound you hear as you struggle to escape sleep's vivid fire. And I used to believe in love, justice, karma, and hope, but I guess there ain't no love, justice, karma, and hope for black boys gagging in a pool of blood at the bus stop with hip-hop in their headphones. There's a darker side to this wreck, the side that makes a mother weep tears like a rubber tree with sap, the side that makes a father bury his face in his hands. I heard you were very facing the dawn to avoid the smell of storms, floating blood, and evil spirits. Stephen, I shall grab loose soil from your grave in my closed fist and point like the canvas to the sky and smile. In this service attended by myself in the wind, in this service attended by myself in the wind, in this service attended by myself in the wind, in this service attended by myself in the wind.
Forming grounds of insurrection.
I'm ready to declare expressions heightened like intense. In the night air, like sea or billowing like bloody water. We were the ones who were dealing with yawning, yelping voices, anger, passion, with no answers.
Forming grounds of insurrection are slums and ignorance. Forming grounds of insurrection are slums and ignorance. Grounds of insurrection are slums and ignorance. Forming grounds of insurrection are slums and ignorance.
Subterraneous, maintain old tongue, monks, ruins, and subdued tones that speak of the flesh, switching tunes are inner core. Who the blessed invade airways, tide wars. Often travels to unmarked threshold, rap with truths untold, line and whispers and figures. He who stickers doesn't hear final melody. Shattered splinters, melodic in their own unrest. Reminds me of Osiris, made liars of us all. For 364 days I learned to crawl. Appalled by sense of urgency to resurrect the dead. Shed my last skin, searching for angel with broken wing. Will she sing that E minor hymn for those of us who sin? For those of us who sin. Will she sing that E minor hymn for those of us who sin? For those of us who sin within. Dirty sanctum became brethren's anthem. Jesus Christ, the black man walks the earth still. Forgot to speak the real. Struggles face not still. I appeal to nil. Never one, not one, none.
Ways to contest my thought. Best to talk, why question my heart? Amplify ways to contest my thought. Best to talk, why question my heart? Amplify ways to contest my thought. Best to talk, why question my heart? Amplify ways to contest my thought. Best to talk, why question my heart?
Somebody raise the Amara. Darkness exposes every soul's flaw. I forever remain raw, unpolished, drunk off knowledge and knowing I'm dumb. Now remain unsung, while in the eye stays numb. We all shall succumb to eternal sleep. For now I just yawn and speak on ill gutter beats. Watch falling leaves, walk on knees, down gravel path, vocalize on epitaph, invoke on path towards inner non-linear. Lay head monk sinner, solitude for a winner. Upon the visual surroundings, kept my bearers non-grounded. Liquid language kept frozen 40 ounces.
Amplify ways to contest my thought. Best to talk, why question my heart? Amplify ways to contest my thought. Best to talk, why question my heart? Amplify ways to contest my thought. Best to talk, why question my heart? Amplify ways to contest my thought. Best to talk, why question my heart?
Sollen Sie als meine Destination, mit denen diese Kapstadt zu gehen, ist eine Sprache, die Sie nicht gebraucht haben. Wir müssen eine Zeit lang sein.